I honestly walked out of this movie so freaking speechless because I don't know what to expect from this film. Holy shit, guys. What is up, guys and horror fans? Welcome back to my channel. This is OCD Mirror Reviews. My name is Brinkat, and today I am going to review the latest A24 Australian horror film, Talk to Me. This movie is a directorial debut by these twin directors, Dhanji and Michael Philippou, also known as their YouTube channel, Raka Raka, and this movie stars Sophie, Wilde, Joe Bird, Alexandra Jensen, Zoterex, and Miranda, Otto. When a group of friends discover how to conquer spirits using an embalmed hand, they become hooked on a new thrill, until one of them goes too far and unleashes terrifying supernatural forces. Now, if you guys don't know the YouTubers Dhanji and Michael Philippou, also known as Raka Raka, seriously, check their YouTube channel out. They create these crazy ass skit videos with a lot of crazy stunts. These guys, I would say they're completely nuts, but I enjoyed their YouTube channel. I remember some of the great videos they did, like the It McDonald's edition with Ronald McDonald. That video cracks me up every single time. Also the Marvel vs. DC video. Those two are definitely my favorite Raka Raka videos. But damn, you should check out their YouTube channel because they're very talented. But also, they're just fun guys. They look like they had so much fun making these videos, and they're freaking nuts. So, they are now directing a horror film, their first directorial debut, and that's really cool. Going from YouTube to actually making a film, that's pretty impressive. And of course, I was interested in this movie. The trailers really intrigued me, and of course, it's a new A24 horror film. I love A24. It's one of my favorite production companies of all time. If you haven't seen Declan and I talking about our favorite A24 films, check that video out. That video was a lot of fun. So, I went into this film not knowing what to expect. This could have been a great directorial debut, or this could have been a terrible directorial debut. And literally after I walked out of Talk to Me, seriously, I honestly walked out of this movie so freaking speechless. Because I don't know what to expect from this film. Holy shit, guys. This is what I call a fucking great directorial debut, because easily Talk to Me is my favorite horror film of this entire freaking year. And that is all thanks to Dhanji and Michael Philippou for directing this film, because seriously, this film in a good way does not feel like a directorial debut. These guys absolutely know what they are doing when it comes to this film. They just bring their style from their YouTube channel and just bring it into film. And oh my gosh, the cinematography in Talk to Me. You can really tell they took a lot of inspiration from other horror directors like Sam Raimi, but also they make this movie look like their own thing. The shots in this movie, the camera work in this film, absolutely works in this movie. The scary things they filmed really does work in this film, and they look like they had a total blast directing this film. They look like they're trying all new different things and just put it into one film, and they just look like they had a total blast directing this film. Of course, let's talk about also the cast in this film, because man, the casting of this film is fantastic. From Miranda Otto playing the mom of the main character's best friend in this film, she is so good in this film. There are parts where she is funny, but there are great acting drama moments that she does in the film, and she really performs it all in the film. I gotta say, I don't know who this kid is, Joe Bird, but honestly, I want to see this kid in more stuff, because him playing Riley in this film, without spoiling it, because he's an important part of the film, he blew my mind. This kid knows how to act. When he is scared in this film, you can really feel him. There's one great shot of him being scared, you honestly believe him. But there are parts in this movie, without spoiling it once again, that he is absolutely terrifying in this film. I gotta give props to that kid. Joe Bird, I want to see him in more stuff because he's really talented in this film. But of course, the main character in this film, Sophie Wilde, who plays Mia in this film, really steals this entire film, and she definitely drives the film forward. She is so fantastic in this film, and she's definitely one of those characters you really feel sympathy for throughout the film. Even before crazy shit happens. Her mother died, and you really feel her pain in this film, and when all this shit happens, you just can't get a break from what's happening with her character. She's so good in this film. You really feel sorry for her for all the events in this film, but you also feel very terrified with her in the film. And Sophie Wilde, I want to see her in more stuff as well. I haven't seen her in a lot of stuff. Honestly, give this girl credit. Joe Bird and Sophie Wilde, give those two actors a shot for other movies because they're so talented in this film. And Sophie Wilde really drives this film forward as the main character, and she really brings it all. But I gotta say, guys, I have never been so terrified in a horror film for quite some time. Because seriously, there are a lot of moments in this movie where I have to scrunch my eyes. Because this film, not just that it's terrifying as shit, this film is absolutely brutal as hell. There is a moment in this film where literally I wanted to walk out of this movie trying to catch my breath. Because there are some moments in this film that will probably give some audience members anxiety. That just shows how much great tension that Talk to Me does. Because this film is terrifying, but it's not terrifying the way where you see in a lot of horror films. It doesn't have jump scares that you've seen in a lot of horror films before. Dhanji and Michael Philippou did their own version of scares. And the atmosphere of this film, it is really terrifying. And I just love how different and unique this movie is. It's a possession movie that we could have seen many times before, but somehow Dhanji and Michael Philippou have written this movie to be something that we have not seen in a possession movie before. And to me, I'm not a huge fan of possession movies because most of the possession movies are technically the same with exorcism and stuff. This movie took a possession story and put it in the most unique way. And Talk to Me drives that story very, very well. And once again, I just gotta give props to those two directors. They look like they know exactly what they're doing, and their style, their passion, you can really feel that throughout the film. They directed this film so freaking well, and I would say so far Talk to Me is one of the best directed films that I've seen this entire year. And when I heard that Dhanji and Michael Philippou is doing a Street Fighter movie after this, after watching their YouTube channel and seeing their style in this film, honestly, I am so freaking pumped for that. Overall, guys, Talk to Me is absolutely my favorite horror film of this entire year. I would even say it's one of the better A24 films that I have seen. Dhanji and Michael Philippou, this is a great directorial debut by these guys, and I cannot wait to see these directors go on in the future. I'm honestly really proud of these guys. Going from YouTube to actual feature film, they definitely delivered. The cast in the movie is great. Sophie Wilde is fantastic in the film. Joe Bird, a kid that I want to see in more stuff. He does a great job in this film. But the rest of the cast in this movie is fantastic in the film. This film is absolutely terrifying, absolutely brutal, very chill driven. There are a lot of brutal scenes in this movie that I literally had to close my eyes at a couple of moments. This is definitely a well-directed horror film and definitely one of the better horror films that I've seen this year and also in this decade so far. I am going to give Talk to Me an A. So guys, that is my review for Talk to Me. Let me know what you think of this film in the comments below. Do you like this film, hate this film, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Keep contact with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel notified for my latest movie reviews and other movie related content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.